Welcome to the page where you will be given the graph of a line. You have to identify the slope and the intercept, and then write an equation for the line using the formula mx plus b equals y. Let's just take a quick look at the slope of each one of these lines. Let's determine whether it's positive or negative. If you start with problem number 1 and your eyes move left to right, you see that this line is pitching upward. It will have a positive slope. The same is true for number 2. As you look left to right, it is traveling upward. And the same for number 3. That will have a positive slope. But if you take a look at number 4, you can easily see this has a negative slope. Before we get into more detail with the slope, let's take a look at the y-intercept for each of these. I've highlighted the y-axis in green. And if you look at our first problem, our intercept is -4. If you look at the second problem, it's 0. Let's just write plus 0. If you look at the third problem, you can see the intercept is -5. And if you look at the fourth problem right here, you can see the intercept is +1. Let's take a look at problem 2 and problem 4 together. We need to find the slope for this line. Obviously, it's a positive slope. You can put your pencil point on the anchor point or the y-intercept, or you can start at the point on the line furthest to the left as you quickly come up with the rise and the run, or the delta y, moving up or down, over the delta x. Remember, we always go up or down first. That's our delta y. And our delta x moves to the right. So here we go. Up 1 over 1, 1-1 ratio. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And clearly, we have a ratio of 1-to-1, which is 1. So when we write our equation, mx plus b equals y, 1x plus 0 equals y. But we don't need the 0. Remember, this is a proportional relationship. The line goes right through the origin. So we could also write it this way. 1x equals y. Let's take a look at number 4. This has a negative slope. Remember, our delta y then, since it's negative, will go down. And for our delta x, as we move on the coordinate plane, that will move to the right. So you can start on the anchor point, or you can start on the point furthest to the left. But what's our pattern? Down 2 blocks, that's a -2, over 1. Down to -2 over 1. So our slope is -2 over 1, which is -2. So when we write our equation, remember, we're going to use the format mx plus b equals y. Our m, our slope, is -2 times every x plus 1 equals an output of y. Pause the video and complete problems 1 and 3 on your own. When you're ready, turn the video back on and check your answers against the answers at the end of this video. Pause the video and turn it back on when you're ready. Let's check our work. For number 1, you should have gotten a slope of 3, an intercept of -4, and when you put it all together for an equation, you get 3x minus 4 equals y. And for number 3, you should have gotten the slope of 2, an intercept of -5, and altogether, 2 times x minus 5 equals y. Now, go to the next page and complete problems 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This concludes this video.